We had our our busiest Q1 ever. So we provided over 50 million in funding in Q1. So that's sort of two Series A, two Series B, and a debt deal. We certainly, in terms of just the broader debt market, there are a number of the debt markets, in particular venture and growth debt funds here in the UK. It's becoming a much more mature asset class, which investment thesis. The underwriting criteria hasn't really changed over time. As I said, the loss rates are very sort of stable, very, very low, in fact. And there's a lot of dry powder. So they've raised lots of funding. There's been lots of funds that have closed over the past 12 to 18 months. At Tempo and Claret have had some very recent, very large fund closures. There's lots of money out there ready to be deployed, and I suppose unlike the VC market, we don't see these swings in terms of underwriting criteria and really hot sectors. It's much more sort of stable and consistent. So on the debt side, I see that continuing for the next sort of 2 to 3 years, and I think it's going to probably only improve. On the equity side, we've had a phenomenally busy sort of last month. I think we've signed up four new clients in the past month. So and look, we've got one of the busiest pipelines we've had in a long time, with some very, very high quality businesses in them. And I think that we're coming into a very, very busy time for the next 12 months. I think lots of people have sort of taken their medicine. They've sort of had to sort of cut costs and had to sort of accelerated path to profitability. We're seeing AI provide a lot of productivity gains for clients. There's sort of the AI native businesses that have got, say, they're very much the outlier, sort of hyper growth, and are able to access lots of funding. But, just more broadly, we're seeing companies who ordinarily might have been, required to have 4 devs. They're doing the same job with 1 dev at the moment, or, they've kept the 4 devs, but they don't need to hire any more to grow because they're utilizing these AI tools, and then, their way of working has changed. So they're becoming more efficient, and that's starting to get the growth rates back up again, and that's getting people interested in funding.